Good morning, good morning. Happy warm-up Sunday. It's Miss D here in the craft room. It's July 18th and it's warm-up Sunday. Dear hearts, you got to see what's going on here on the craft desk. Miss D got her mojo working and projects that need to be done. So today is going to be a little play and figure it out. Let's pull you down to the desk. Oh, dear hearts, I got a little something to tell you. It's been an exciting week last week, which made work for Miss D here. Good work. You know we love our crafting. Let's see if I can get you there. You go. Ooh, you went for a spin. You all right? Get you set up here. And there's the craft desk. Let's see. One thing I noticed in watching the playbacks back, y'all get that purple bar over there. I don't know that I like that all that much in the videos. That might mean getting some new software. Come on in the room. It's Sunday. Got a couple gospels in my brain. Let's see. Trying to get you a good angle. You get to see lots of junk on the desk that way, don't you? Anywho, that's what it's about today, is what's on the desk. How about that? That's a little bit better. Give you a view of what I'm doing and seeing. All right, dear hearts. So the title of the warm-up today was Mojo working. What's going on is I've been asked to do a project for a special dear heart, and it got my brain just pumping. And as I mentioned last week, I am starting a second channel, and I've been meeting and working on that and working on the website and all that. It probably will be unveiled next week. So it's been busy and my mojo's been working. One of the things I had been working on during the week was I created a new journal for actually a planner for my new work that I'm going to be doing on the new channel. Ooh, I don't like where I got that camera angle for you. So I'll be looking at that as we go. But here's the journal. Isn't that pretty? Did a new technique making this baby. I might do a little of that on a card so you can see the new technique. But I absolutely love the feel of this cover. It's kind of like what you would do if you use cheesecloth, but you know, here in this craft room, we use what we got. So instead of cheesecloth, I used some gauze. So I'll show you that in a little bit and talk a little bit about the special project, because that's what's really going on in the craft room today. Is Miss D needs to make 5 journals. Now that's a big undertaking for me to make 5 journals, and they're special journals. One of the dear hearts is living with some health issues, and possibility that she may not be here on the planet with us to see her children grow all the way up. While I'm praying that that doesn't happen, she wants to leave her children a little something, and she asked me to make some small journals that she could put some things in and leave some words for her children. So I am in full mode trying to figure out the best way to make those journals. It's a special something that somebody would ask me to do, and so I'm going to do that. So in that has me pulling out all kinds of things in the craft room to think about the journal. So what's going on today is Miss D is looking at materials and trying to come up with the best things for those journals. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Just looking at the chats. I have been thinking of you and praying for you, and it is so good to see Jesus in the business of making sure people come on round. I hope you are all right. All right. So good to see you. So I might do something in the journal for sure today in the craft room. I'll be doing something in this, but most of the work today is going to be digging through materials to kind of come up with some ideas for the journals that I'm going to make for our special dear heart. But I feel like that's such a tease to show you this journal and don't do anything in it. You can see I'm starting to lay things out how I want to play in it. What can I do? That's going to take a little thinking from me. I think I'll show you how I made the cover real quick. I won't do a whole cover, but I'll show you the process of how I made it. It's so sweet. I love it. I was watching, I believe it was Tina on Shabby Dabby Doodah. I believe it was Tina. I could be wrong. But I think it was her channel I was watching when I saw this technique, and I just had to do it. And so I'm new at doing this technique because I just saw it like yesterday and went straight to making that cover. So let's do one, the idea. So if you want to make a cover like that, you can. Thank you, Cheryl. It's a special dear heart, near and dear. And she has 4 children that she wants us to be thinking about how we're going to see them through should she not be the one to do that. My prayer is that she is the one. So for this technique, we need some PVA glue. And we need the gauze. I was so excited making that journal cover. I love to see a technique I haven't seen before. And in this case, I kind of modified it, which that's what Miss D does. It's modify everything she sees to use what I have in the craft room instead of having to buy new materials. And this gauze that I just opened feels even different than the gauze that I used yesterday. So this will be exciting to see what it does. I know I have been inspired watching Tina on Shabby Doodah. Shabby Doodah. She's a great little crafter. And so basically all we have to do with this is first clean my brush a little bit. So you just simply take your PVA glue. And mine feels clogged already because I was using this baby yesterday. So I'm going to just pour some out. And you spread that on your, if it's your journal cover, you spread it on the journal cover. But in this case, we're going to use this index card. Spread the glue around. It's a little messy project. Some people might want to wear gloves if you don't like glue on your fingers, but I'm a messy crafter. I like to be in it. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? And then you just take the cheesecloth or the gauze and you spread it there. This is some thick gauze, so this will be interesting to see how this one works. And I'm going to kind of hang it over the edge so that I know it gets down there. We can trim it later. Yeah, it's really thick. I might really like this. What I did discover in doing this yesterday is that once you do this, when you go to paint it, it sucks up some paint. So I wouldn't use my most expensive paint on the primer coats because it sucks it up so much. I would start with my inexpensive one and then put the more expensive ones on the top. Vanessa, you're from Tina from Shabby Da. Her name kills me. Shabby Doodah. It's a funny name, but she's a great crafter. Y'all don't tell her I killed her name, okay? But tell her I admire her. She loves pinks a lot. She likes color, and I like color too, so I enjoy watching her create her journal pages and journals. And so you can lay this in any way that you want. This I'm just going to do a straight, simple, but you can make patterns with it if you want. We're going to use this for a back of a journal, of a card or something, so it'll be all right, whichever way we lay it. And then you want to take and spread a little more glue on the top to make sure it lays down. There's a little blue in my brush from painting the journal yesterday. I guess I didn't clean that really good. I'm trying to stretch it and have it lay a certain way. You do want to be careful because it will rip on you. I think I'll trim that down. I'm not going to stretch it. Just in doing this, it makes me see patterns that I would want to try on it. You see how it sucked that glue up? That's what it does to the paint too. And that's just simply the cloth that sucks up all the paint and glue. But the texture that it gives is so nice. You can see here, it kind of looks like corduroy or crepe. I love that feel. I'm very much into texture. Love the feel of that. So you get a good end result, even if you have to go through a little bit with the process. And it's not that much, you know. It's laying your gauze down straight. And that's the basic first part. And I'm just stretching and pulling. And just dry it a little bit. I made a leaf using this technique. Loved it. The fun part's putting the color in. Probably play with these butterflies. Got a lot of decoupaging napkins I gotta do for those journals I'm gonna make for the special Dear Heart Well, all of you are special, but we're the one that has the request. It's pretty sticky. I'm going to go ahead and paint that. And so you just dry it. That's why I put the parchment paper down, because it gets to be a sticky something. And you paint that, and let's go with my orange. You know I love me a good orange. Just clean the brush a little bit. And I'm using my stencil brush because I found to get into all those little holes that are in there, the stencil brush got in. The regular brush, it had a hard time, but the stencil brush gets in. Look at that, that's beautiful. Watching the paint go in. And so you want to move that brush around in different angles. You won't get to just use a regular straight stroke like that. You see how, unless you want that light look. Me, I'm trying to saturate the color, so I'm moving the brush and pulling the paint. It's beautiful how it lays in and makes kind of an ombre look. I like the way that looks. Unless those little yellow in that is trying to seem like, or how about gold? Yeah, let's go with gold with it. I did on that journal cover, put a little gold in after it dried. I just want to see what it looks like if I played with it while it's wet. A lot of experimenting going on in the craft room today. So how have you guys been? Have your week been, your last week been productive and good? Now see that gold? It said the way I would expect, wet. So I will always remember to leave that a little for the end game. Oh, but I like them. I like this spot right in here. That's pretty to me. Makes a nice background. And because I don't want to waste the paint on my brush, I'm going to just take a envelope or another card and wipe the brush off in that. Take an envelope. Got a little something I want to do with an envelope today. Just dump the brush and get it. Look at that. It's pretty. I love cleaning my brushes on things. It's going to be pretty. Be a nice background. Okay, I need to dry one more time over here. Get it dry fast, I'll go hot. So we're going to let that continue to dry. And while it's drying, I want to show you guys something. Excuse me, while I stand up a little bit, I have the craft room loaded today, getting ready for that project. But like I mentioned last week, I have finally got my hands on some ephemera with ladies of color. And so I've been playing with, well, not just ladies, but people of color. And I just wanted to show you what I have done with some of those images that I was showing you last week. Look at that. How beautiful is these images is what I'm so excited about. I'm thinking of putting one on this orange. I think that'll be pretty. I played with the digital kit. This is an envelope. Oh, I had so much fun, dear hearts. I played. I sewed it a little bit. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Little pocket I made. I had so much fun playing with those images. Little tucks you can put in your journals, pockets. And I'm going to continue to play with those. Just playing around with where I'm going to put the images. I'm going to put them on the envelopes. I was trying to see if I had one more to show you. I had so much fun with those images. Look at this one. She's going to go on the envelope. Let's do that while these are... Oh, they're almost dry. While those are drying. Thanks, Cheryl. I got the images off of a Google search. And boy, did I get excited. I was talking with a new dear heart, Libby, from Libby Creations. And she's a sister that they're doing that summer vacation challenge. And just making that connection, I was able to find the images after seeing some of the work that she had done on her channel. And I've been so excited ever since. It actually preoccupies my mind. I'll be journaling or working and find myself wanting to play with those images. So I'm just going to glue her on this envelope. I think that'll be pretty. Let's trim that down just a little bit more. And put one of the images on here. Cut it a little bit. Let's pick an image while we're playing. This warm-up Sunday is just so full of energy because I'm an excited little Miss D over here. Oh, love that. So I'm in my almost complete basket is what I'm digging in. Ooh, those ladies could be pretty on that orange. Lots of images I collected. And so you'll be seeing those, lots and lots of those. And there's one other thing I wanted to show you this week. Oh boy. I might save that. This is my me and my daughter Stacy. Might play with that. We're coming up on the anniversary. Well, actually, Stacy's birthday, and then the next month is the anniversary of her going to be with the Creator. And so she's been on my mind a lot. So I think I'm gonna play with an image of Stacy. Warm-up Sundays are about having a good time in the craft room, and since Stacy's on my mind, I'm going to play with her image too. Now, this is an envelope that I made, and I just coffee dyed it and started embellishing it a little bit. If you want, in another live, I can show you how to make these flowers. Love these flowers. Yes, Cheryl, the black and white images of your grandparent. I bet those are beautiful. Are you putting those in a journal? What I do with images is a family that I don't want to destroy is I copy them on the printer and use the image, the copy image. All right. And like I told you last week, dear hearts, I would continue to use the Barely Arts glue all week and then let you know what I thought about it. I love it. It's just as good as the art glitter glue. It's cheaper, so it costs less money. It has the fine tip like the art's glitter glue. It holds really good. The only thing different to me after doing it, play with it for a week, is I think the art glitter glue grabs faster. But pretty much those two are the same, and so for me, I'll save the extra pennies. Well, in this case, an extra $1. So me and Barely Arts are friends now. Now that's a little plain. I should have maybe put a little lace with her. Let's give her a little something. Are you guys having a good time in the craft room? You know, this is my favorite time of the week. Warm up Sundays, where I just come in and I'm warming up, getting ready to do the work of, well, not the work, but the play of my journal making. Oh, I like that. Now this is where I can see a little bit difference in the Arts glitter glue and the Barely Arts. Like art glitter glue grabs real fast. It will hold really fast. But a little patience and you're able to save a $1 by using the Barely Arts. And most of the time I got a few minutes, so it doesn't matter that I have to wait for it to dry. So for little fine things like that, I would be able to bend that edge fast with the art glitters glue. Just something to think about, but it doesn't really bother me. But I am doing a video. I probably should have used the fast hold to put the lace down. But I'll get it mapped out and then I'll tack it down. Lace has something on it. Measure that a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my fabric tack and get it down fast. I won't make you guys suffer. I won't make you wait. The fast of all glues is the okay, Cheryl. Yeah, that'll be coming up. I love these flowers. Now, if you're using fabric on anything, Fabric Fix is the way to go. It's an instant hold. The glue game is serious. The glue game is serious. See how fast it grabs? That's the Fabric Fix. As soon as you lay your stuff in there, it'll hold it. So you pretty much got to know where you're going when you have it, because it'll grab it pretty fast. You still can move it a little bit, but you pretty much want to know where you're going. Oh, I'm warming up. That feels good. Here we go. Oh, that looks nice. I'm just give it a little pressure for a second. All right. So Cheryl, I have been working in the journals that we all started. I have fallen in love. Since you were last here, I don't know if you got a chance to look at any of the video playbacks, but I've also created another journal that I've been working in for the one that we all are doing together. Those two journals I have been enjoying. Okay, my fingers are a little sticky. Where's the good old baby wipes? All right. I like the way that's looking. I don't want to close the lid until it dries a little bit more. But look at there. I love having those images. Where's the best way for you to see? Isn't that beautiful? We're just going to let her dry. And these are ready. So this is a cutout of a picture of me and Stacy. Was actually at my oldest daughter's wedding right before Stacy passed. My oldest daughter got married, and it was a day that Stacy cherished. She was looking forward to that wedding, and let me tell you, she had a great time. Who would have known just a short month later she would be gone? But she partied like a rock star that day. It's one of my favorite pictures of her. Yeah, God is good. I'm doing much better. I hope you guys don't mind that I mentioned her and talked about her, but it's real. Let's see how we're gonna see, look on that. Well, we could jazz that up, couldn't we? So it's still a little damp, but I'm gonna go ahead and work with it. I'm gonna trim it. Feel like I could add a little more gold in it. She liked bright colors, so this is a good pick for her. I feel like that could have a little more color. I'm trying to use the end of this paint. So let's put that on there. Some of these bottles just seem like you can't get it all used up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, her smile was everything. Her laugh. She was a happy baby. I miss my girl. But I thank God that we had a chance to have her. You should have seen her at that wedding, Cheryl. She had the time of her life. She danced her little heart out. And I love how her sisters and brothers just always allowed her to be herself. So everybody joined in and danced with Stacy. And she got to see the bride and groom kiss. She was waiting for that wedding. It was all about seeing the bride and groom kiss. She said, "Are they going to kiss? Are they going to kiss now?" She was waiting for months before the wedding for the kiss. I'm going to dry that one more time. Since I put that on there, I'm going to dry a little loud because I'm going to do it fast. That feels good. All right. Now that mix of blue and orange is a Miss D's favorite. I think it was Van Gogh, I believe it was him, who liked blue and orange, famous artist. I actually like those two colors. But we need a little something brighter going on with that. What we got here? I'm trying to just use what's around the desk. I know there's some lace around the desk. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. We got more of the flowers. That kind of is bright like the flower in my dress. Just playing now. Poetic Angels I thought would be here this morning. She actually helped make some beautiful ephemera yesterday, but she said she might be asleep. Nah, it looks like I need more lace than that. But I only want to use what's around this desk. I'm not going to get up and get anything else. Oh, you know what we could use? Some of the gauze that we cut off. I just wanted extra texture. Seems like, but nope, that's not bringing it up either. Stacy loved pink. Orange and pink go together. I see what we could do. I see what we could do. And I just want to rip this and let it have raggedy edges. Get Stacy some pink. Better be careful. Yeah, that looks a little better. I like to have a couple layers on things. There we go. And just looking. Oh, here we go. I found it. Found what we need. In true Miss D style, I find a lot of what we need. Oops. Since this background that we created has texture, I'm thinking that would look nice. And because while I was over there, I saw, oh, there we go. We're going to use that. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, the dear heart that wanted me to make the journals put me in the mind of I created a journal when Stacy passed that got me through those beginning days. I put all my grief in the journal. So it brought up more memories for me. Which was a good thing since it's that time of year where I need to do some processing. Okay. Yeah, and I think, oh, that looks like her. I like that. I think we're going to go with those, okay? We're just going to glue those down. I actually feel really good this morning in the craft room. I'm having a good time. I know I'm going to be in here a while today. I'm going to go through some of my ephemera or the board journal. It's actually because she wants me to make a journal for her and then one for each of the kids that's kind of bare, you know, just put the pockets and stuff in. She wants to decorate the pages herself. And so that's a lot of journal making at one time Miss D's gonna be doing. Gonna rub all that glue in. And since the paint is wet, I see it actually smushing in there too. This will have a lot of layers. That's just a little decoupage I'm putting down there too. I call this my Michelle Obama dress, the dress I have on. I love that little dress. The decoupage gloss up when it dries, and it'll also hold everything down. Look like the picture kind of spotted. I hope that goes away when we dry. That's interesting. I'll cut the picture out again if it goes left on me and do it again, but we'll let this work for today. Yeah, it looks like it ripped, it's like faded the picture a little bit, which gives it the old world look. This fabric that I was showing you is so cool with the gauze, the orange. That is so cool. Something new to play with. Makes great background. Have you got a chance to work in your journal at all, Cheryl? Are you enjoying it? I know you've been going through a lot. Hope it's kind of therapeutic for you. Kind of helps you through. It's coming out pretty. Let's put this under the bottom. Cute. So the new channel will be doing a lot of focusing on meditation, mind work, and helping us get through these days and times that we are living in, using meditation and the therapeutic work that I do for a living as a base. Excited about that. I'm very excited about that. These flowers are really simple. It's just a little about layering. But the one thing I'm thinking is maybe pull the center off and put some bling on there. But I'll give it let it dry in it before I do think about that. But I like that. trim up the edges. Okay. I love how that texture for the background gave weight to the whole project. It doesn't just feel like it was paper, copy paper that I used to get that down there. Little trimming. And this will go in the journal that I'm using. I know it's not dry, but look at that. Isn't that adorable? That's adorable. Oh, wow, Cheryl. Bless your heart for helping your auntie. So I'm going to lay that there, and we'll finish up with the envelope. Time goes so fast when we're here. It's talking about an hour already. I don't believe that. It doesn't feel like an hour. Before I do that, just wanted to show you, and I didn't have the example out. One of the things that we were doing with my ladies of color was, maybe I'll save that for next week, since I don't have one to show you. Let me just see. Like I said, I have the craft room blown up. A lot going on over here. So I don't see what it is I was looking to show you. But what did come up is, that's some more of the gauze on paper. And there's my blue and orange. I'm going to cut that out and use it as background. I was enjoying that gauze, but let me not get lost in show and tell and go ahead and finish this envelope. It feels like it could use a little stamp on it. I'm excited about the things I'm gonna do after the live, dear hearts. I'm going to work with my ephemera to start digging for the journals I'm gonna make. And if it wasn't such a long process, I would love you all to be here, but I think I might just go ahead and make a video and put that up, and then anybody that wanna take the time to watch it can watch it that way. Want to put a little stamp for background. Just to have a little something going on in the background. I layer up on them so it looks busy. That's cool. It looks really cool. Just puts a little interest in the background. Yeah, it'll be really nice to have a place for people to get some tools to make it through. Mental health is really being needed in these days and times, and so I'm glad to be able to offer some kind of support out there. Where my ladies at? Where my ladies at? So there they are. Oh, with that background, they look good. I think I'm gonna cut them out. Little fussy cutting. Not gonna go too detailed into fussy cutting, just enough to get the outline of all the parts of the journal. The fussy cutting is my least favorite. But it does make things look so nice. So put on a little patience and go with it. I love this image. These two ladies. Just having the ladies, the black ladies, helps me kind of connect back to ancestors and puts me in the mindset of what was life for them, how were things back then, and just look at from where they were to where we are, how things have changed and what's going on in our worlds. Love having these images. Yeah, Cheryl, there's a channel called Libby's Creations. It's a sister, a young sister, whose channel it is. She does journal making and all kinds of arts and crafts. It's a great little channel. She has this component called What's on My Desk. I watched that the other day, and I really enjoyed it because I'm always curious about what's on people's desks. Because I know this desk you can't see, but this little area of mine, this desk is loaded. And if I showed you what was on this desk, yeah. So I love that she does a little segment on her channel on what's on my desk. And just so happened she had her her devotional journal on her desk, and that was really cool. Oh, I love this. And I think I love them in the corner. Which corner? That corner's cute. Oh my goodness. Such little things give me so much joy. Okay. Center is cool. And that corner. Then I could put a little tag or something over there. Oh, I love this. You guys forgive my glue fingers. Yeah, these little things give me lots of joy and relaxation. You know, using art as therapy, I get lost in these kind of things. Like you heard me saying, just looking at the images can take me to thinking back in the times that they lived. And a lot of times you can put things in perspective. Just going back and looking at different times. Look at that. I like that. Like that a lot. Nice, nice. Now we need a little something over here. Yeah, I like the corner a lot too. Just see what's on the desk. Maybe a flower. I haven't done that in a while. Played with flowers. Got some Tim Holtz cut out flowers. Cause like you heard, I don't like to cut, so I don't mind buying. Ooh, butterflies dropping. Looks good. I was just gonna play for a second to see which ones go the best up there, or if it's flowers at all. This is how my desk gets full. That's cute. Looking for a small flower, not too big. Don't want to overpower it. Since my ladies are in black and white, something a little muted. Just a little something, something. That could do it. I like that. I like that. I can start playing in that and get lost to everything now. Just a little banner. No, I like this. That works. Let's go ahead and glue those on. I'll put those away in a moment. Isn't it just amazing how art just comes together? You go from that blank white envelope to all this color and story. Like, what are those two sisters doing? They're all dressed up, and one looks like she has her suitcase or something with her, like they're on their way to the train station. Love it, love it, love it. All right, look at there. And a little butterfly never hurts anything. There we go. All right. That's cute. I'm always trying to find the best angle for you all. I know there can be a glare. Oh, I like that. And there we have, this is still wet. We have, oh, the glare. Put it where you don't get the glare. Me and Stacy. All from, I'm playing with the gauze. And I feel all warmed up. And all that stemmed from the play yesterday with the gauze on my journal. I actually like those ladies so much. They might find a place in this journal. All right, you guys. I love the color. It gives me so much comfort. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I like a lot of color myself. Yes, I do. I'm going to say happy Sunday. Hope you warmed up. And I'll see you next week, or you'll see a video during the week since I have so much I have to do. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, get creating. Talk to you soon. Bye.